So you got an island because Richard Branson.
He got his own.
Do you ever get starstruck?
I've got a special guest to come on stage tonight, and it was David Bowie.
Fire round with you, Ian. Morning person or a night owl?
Night owl.
Tea or coffee?
Definitely coffee.
Are you a planner or are you just spontaneous?
Planner.
Biggest pet peeve?
People being late.
One word your team or family would use for you. I think I know this.
Determined.
Yeah. If you could master one new skill instantly, what would it be?
Doing the lottery.
Is that a skill? Come on.
Skill.
Oh yeah, 6 numbers.
Yeah. To be honest, do better. Like so many things I have to get people to do. You know, like whether it's to do with computers or yeah, definitely tech.
So I think I know the answer to this, but hey ho, book or podcast?
Definitely podcast.
I thought so.
Yeah.
One thing you've changed your mind about in the last year?
Well, definitely the one thing I have changed my mind, we mentioned earlier, is Teams calls.
Yeah.
I was really against them in the early days. I thought you couldn't get to know somebody, but I do think over time they have proven me wrong.
And your guilty pleasure, Mr. Iain McCallister?
Probably food.
Yeah, what would it be?
Everything, really. I never eat on an empty stomach.
Never eat on an empty stomach. Okay, let's go. Woohoo! The first time I'm driving you around.
Yeah, great, Jazz.
That's cool. Ian, welcome to Driven Conversations.
Thank you. Thanks for the invite.
My pleasure. So, Ian, in a nutshell, who are you for people who don't know who you are?
Right, so I'm Iain McCallister, CEO of Man Commercial Protection Limited. So we're based in Shirley, Solihull. Been trading now 33 years in March.
If you weren't doing that, I always wonder what on earth would you be doing?
So when I started in 1993, my dad had retired from the police in 1992. Okay. After doing 30 years. He was in the CID in Birmingham. So in 1992, when he retired from the police, he said, we need to do something together. So we set up, which was then security company Man, in 1993, and it's gone from strength to strength now. My wife's involved, my daughter-in-law, other family members in the business, senior leadership team. I've had numerous brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles all work. I've had sites.
Get them all in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like a big Indian family, that.
Yeah. But that's how it's been. And the great thing from our point of view is that we are still small decision-making cycle. So a big company, it's run like a corporate, all the different offices and all the different departments, but everything is still done from head office. But as I said, we don't need 5 and 6 people to sign a piece of paper. It's all about making sure we make that decision.
So look, we're driving around Solihull.
Yes.
And you did tell me that you've always promised me you're going to take you to an island.
Yeah, so you're very close to it now.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. I've packed my bags. I've got everything ready. Look, as long as I get a pina colada.
No problem at all. You might get a Costa. It's on a Costa island. But the beauty with this one is, I did a podcast and they asked me, the person that was from Solihull and asked me on the podcast, oh, when I passed your island today, I didn't realise you got an island, which obviously is a traffic island, which has got our signs on.
What do you mean it's a traffic island?
Oh yeah, but it is a Costa island. But the beautiful thing about it, he said to me, is that when we talk about the island, he said, what was your reasons for having it? I said, very simple. I said, I've seen an interview the other day where Richard Branson said he got his own island. So I decided that we should have one.
I love that. So you got an island because Richard Branson
got his own. You
got a good island there. Did you have to go around and kind of look at which ones you wanted?
He kept ringing me up and asking me about it. And I said, the only one I want is the Costa one. And it was all about timing, and fortunately when we took it, as I said, we'll keep that one. But I do think they're good. Any small businesses that are thinking of it, I think. I remember years ago when they used to advertise on backs of buses, like that was really good advertisement.
Are you taking the mickey here? Because you know I was on the back of a bus.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you get many
Is that how
comments?
you got the idea?
No. I remember many years ago the adverts, but like I remember seeing you on the bus as well. But what was the amount of comments that you had about that?
Oh God, literally. I mean, the funniest part about it was the fact that
People that
you're on the back of a bus.
Oh yeah.
The literal meaning of that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
do you know what? It was really quite surreal. It's a bit like, you know, when you see your business name or you see your face on something and you're like, whoa. But yeah, it was a bit surreal. But yeah, never know. Going up in the world, me.
That's great.
Sat in a car with you with my own security. This is how I roll.
Fair play to you, Jess.
Got a big car like this. Got my security guard.
Yeah, absolutely.
High five me. Come on. Oh, there you go. There you go. And yeah, I'm safe and sound. I'm not on the back of a bus now. Maybe on the side one day.
Or down the side would be perfect.
I think you should get an advert on the back of a bus.
Yeah, but the thing, what they said back in the day, they were great where people took it on board, because you can see signs up all the time that people don't take on board or they don't register. But I do know them buses, and I do know the islands from even the feedback we've had.
Yeah. They work. Yeah. It's advertising, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got to get the name out of the business.
Very difficult, certainly when you're a small business, knowing what to spend your money on and everything.
Do you remember the first bit of advertising you did then?
Yeah, well, back in the day, the big thing for us was Yellow Pages.
Yes, I remember Yellow Pages.
Yeah, and then you'd only have Yellow Pages for your area, or if you wanted to pay more, and then you had your quarter page and half page, and I remember all that. And Yell was one of the first www companies, but yeah, Yellow Pages. But we've been quite fortunate because obviously from us, we do the boxing on the TV. So from 1996 to current day, 30 years we've been doing TV and that. So it's less events and boxing and music's less than 5% of our turnover, but it's what 85% of people want to talk about.
Yeah.
So the great thing about it, it's that little bit of bread in the fish's mouth, really.
Yeah.
The hook that gets people. So from our point of view, we just ensure we're quite good with the advertisement. And then over the last few years, it still amazes me, business owners that aren't on LinkedIn, and and people who have websites that are not up to date, and people that don't have social medias, because so much of it is nigh on free, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. And you know, when you join things like the chambers, it does help. It does help grow your business.
Yeah, and listen, we last year signed up with Solihull Moors as well, because they're a local team. Met with Darryl, the chairman, went through and agreed. We sponsor the whole side stand at the ground. We've got 3 years security contract there, so it's a win-win, which we agreed from day one. But that's a great community club. We give them a donation at Christmas towards a donation. Solihull Chamber has been great for us, great people, and as I said, it's great to be involved, really.
It is. I mean, you do a lot within the community, and I know that community is at the heart of what you do.
Absolutely, and we put, when it was our 30th year, we raised up to 30 grand for charity and split it between 3 charities, mainly. But every year we've donations, we've auction prizes. I've got a Fury glove that's going out in the next week. There's other stuff that we're doing for donation. And to be fair, it's one of them, you've got to be able to give back as well. So where we are, the head office here, this is a courtyard of 8 buildings, and the first one we bought in 2009, and then in 2021 and 2022 we bought 2 more, so we're up to 12,500 square foot here. And to be fair, we're proud of what we've done. And you know yourself, when you go to meetings and everything else, it's all about that first impression, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. I mean, honestly, that when you see it from the side, when you sit and watch it, look at your business, that must make you so
absolutely. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of putting in the effort and everything else. But the great thing about it is all down the far side, as I said, if you can get left here, Jazz.
Your little fleet of cars.
And all the electric plug-ins and the fleets so and all cool. That. So the whole sales, HR, so all the way through.
So Do work know you're with me driving around, or are they just thinking...
Cancel myself, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to hide? Put your head down.
HR's here, keep driving.
Yeah, Doc, I think she's looking out the window. Do you want to do a little royal wave?
Oh, yeah.
Royal wave, royal. Come on, royal. Do the royal wave like the...
Is that what it is?
The Queen
king
used to do it, right?
Yeah.
Just... What do you do for downtime? Because you are an extremely busy man.
Yeah, well, it's like everything else. You got a family, so you spend time, and then like go. Obviously now got an involvement with the Moors, go to the football, go to the gym, go for dinner, and as I said, you need downtime. Go to the gym, go all different things. But to be fair, you're always busy. But with them phones, with the emails and that, you never switch off.
But you do need to. It's really important, isn't it?
Well, that's why with holidays or you're getting a break, and as I said earlier, first time I can't even remember going away on Boxing Day for a week, which is great for us. And yeah, you do need downtime, and you do need, but it's like everything else, you got to be focused as well. Sometimes people easy to make it an excuse and have a day off. I've had one day off sick in 28 years.
One day off sick?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Can't be doing them day offs and sickness and that. You work for yourself, you got to commit it.
Yeah, but if you love what you do...
Correct.
It doesn't really feel like work, does it?
No,
I mean, I love what I do. It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
I feel like just go out and play.
Yeah.
You just go and just do security.
Absolutely. My big thing is always about the next. I like to be busy. I like to have meetings. I like to, as I said, everything that ever goes on any of our LinkedIn or anything ever goes like that, I know it's the truth, and I know.
Hands-on,
yeah. And the thing as well as like, we make a lot of commitments as well. So whether it's doing the podcast or doing the after dinner talks or doing like the one-to-ones or the mentoring or whatever, at the end of the day, it's a commitment. But at the end of the day, I think you should always try and give a bit back. And the whole thing as well, certainly with anything to do with PR, if you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle.
So what was your first car?
So it was a Ford Cortina. And it was good. It was like the old box-shaped Cortinas, but it was a great car to learn with. And I think it's so important now with the young ones that they get a good car to start with, where they can do all the miles and everything.
So listen, you've mentioned that you've been on a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
A lot of people know a lot about your business, a lot about what you do. But share with me something that you haven't shared yet with anybody. What's that one bit of information or that one thing that nobody actually knows about you? I know you're a bit of an open book, but I'm pretty sure there is that one thing.
One thing
nobody knows about you that you want to share with us now.
I can't really think.
Oh, come on. There might be a song you love singing. No. Oh, look at that tree, it's all falling down.
It's funny, you know, I worked with music and everything. Obviously I worked with Ocean Colour Scene, we did work with Oasis, Paul Weller. I never have music on in the car.
What?
No, I've talk sport and listening. Yeah, I never have them songs on. And it's funny, you know, because we've done so many shows. Last year we did all them Coldplay shows, all them Oasis shows, etc, etc. But I'm not the biggest music fan, but for years I was on tour. As I said, I worked in 33 countries. And like working with bands and everything else, and it's funny because it's very rare I'll go to a concert. Very rare I'll go to a show or whatever, because it's a little bit like working in Cadbury's, if you like a bar of chocolate. And I can't think of anything that's unique that hasn't been spoken about.
What was the first show you ever went to that wasn't to do with work? There must have been a show.
Oh, music and that. Yeah. So I remember as a kid. In them days, the NEC, I don't know if they still do it. There was, they used to have the restaurants and that upstairs, and then I got invited, and it was Tina Turner, and she was brilliant. But on this night, it must have been a one-off, because she said, I've got a special guest to come on stage tonight, and it was David Bowie.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and that was at the NEC, probably in the 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. Wow. But yeah, some pals had invited me to that. But so many shows over the years we've worked. Obviously, did the Nebworth shows with Oasis and Ocean Colour Scene in '96, all the big fights, and that for the last 20 odd years. So it's like a bit of a busman's holiday, really.
Yeah. Do you ever get starstruck?
Nah, not really, because people are people. People often say never meet your hero and everything else, but I don't really know of many people that have ever come across, certainly in a worker, that I thought, no, I'm not too sure or whatever. 99% of them have been spot on, and a lot of people have got opinions of, they've never met them, so they've based that opinion on what they've read or what they've seen, but that's not actually how they are, because some people change once the camera's on them.
So if I ever met any of your friends,
yes,
what are the 3 things that how would they describe you? What 3
definitely
things,
loyal.
Words? Yeah.
Loyal's massive for me, because the thing with loyal, you're either loyal or you're not. Definitely trustworthy. At the end of the day, it's one of them. If you need something doing or if you need advice, I get many of them ask me advice, whether it's business or other stuff. And disciplined, really. That's the thing, because I'm on it all the time. And the thing is that as you grow and everything else, you've got to be disciplined in your mind, and you've got to be disciplined and making sure that you're on it, really. And that's why I make sure with all of our social media that, like, I can't ever have anyone say, oh, I'm not sure if that's true or whatever. We've got to make sure it's true, and we've got to make sure. And as I said, that thing with loyal, I think that big thing, there are a lot of people at the end of the day with loyalty and everything that you've got to be 100% loyal.
So, and what's the best bit of advice that you've ever been given?
I remember it.
Dubai.
Yeah, so there was a security company based in Scotland called Rocksteady, and the owner, Mark Hamilton, he sold out to G4S before the Olympics many years ago in London, and he was a big CEO in them days, and I did a show for him up Tea in the Park in Glasgow, which is a big music festival in Glasgow, and I was there. I remember it was in about 1995, so I'd only been trading 2 years. And I was talking to him and I was explaining to him about other companies, and he just stopped me in his tracks and he said, don't worry about anyone else, just worry about yourself.
I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that bit of advice.
Yeah, it's true. And it's one of them, people will come and ask your advice or ask you what you think about certain things and everything else, and like whether it's banks, whether it's accountants, whether it's all the different things, you've got to be you've got to have been able to have walked the walk, haven't you?
You do.
You know what I mean?
And that credibility.
Yeah, and it's trust, and like we've got customers still to this day, blue chips that we've had for 25 years and all of that, and you build up working relationships with people, and sometimes they move on, and then it's one of them. It's just doing the right thing, really. It's how you're brought up as well. My dad, at the end of the day, and another thing as well from my point of view, in my whole family, brothers, aunties, uncles, nephews, cousins, I don't know one person that's ever had a business.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my mum was a dinner lady at school. My dad was in the police. So no, not at all. So when I set this up, then to get to the size that we did, and then continued size, as I said, I did an interview 2 years ago with the Sunday Times, and I said about getting to the 100 mil turnover, and that's on me now to do. So from our point of view, we're working hard and making sure we do as much as we can, because it's all about the next.
Absolutely. Well, look, I'm so happy that we've managed to get you.
I appreciate that, Jazz. Thank you for the invite.
Do I get the job?
100%.